Hello there, and welcome to Adventures in Knitting with Jen, episode 63, I believe. Crazy. I had to laugh at myself as giggling there in the beginning because I just found out there's this thing called the millennial pause where people wait. I didn't even know this was a thing. I'm not even a millennial, but I always do it because I'm like, anyways, random, waiting for like when the timer starts going off. Apparently the new kids don't do that. They just start talking mid whatever. All right, rambling. Welcome. My name is Jen, and this is my little knitting corner where I'm talking about what I'm making and yeah, all that fun stuff. So I do have a finished object today, as you would have seen from the title. I'll get to that in a minute. As far as what I'm wearing my dark water sweater by Jennifer Steingass, and yeah, this was like one of the first color work sweaters I made, and it's fingering weight. What was I thinking? I just jumped in, but yeah, I'm really happy with it. I did get rid of some of the little dots on the bottom because those floats were long and I wasn't about that. I did make this short. I got tired, so it's a little cropped, but it actually works out perfectly for skirts. I don't really wear it with pants, but I do wear it with skirts. Yeah, so before I get into my disaster, I do have some more monsters. Give me just a minute. All right. I have 4 monsters. Yes, I have done 11 now. So I did reach my goal and I made 3 over the Easter weekend. This guy was done before though. He is, yeah, he's a little darker, so I put him a white smile on him, a bright yellow hat, and red eyeballs. He was cute. And then Easter I made these little triplets. Kind of. Can I hold them all up at the same time? I used up the rest of this blue yarn that I had. They all have different eyes and they all have different hats. But yeah. So I did. I made my goal. I was happy that I finished my goal of getting that done. 11, I have 9 to go. I've started another one today, so that will be 12. Yeah, working away. Okay. Musselburgh hat. I'm going to include a video because I do not have it anymore. Maybe I'll put it here. It won't have sound. You can just see. Yeah, it's way too big. Oh my word, it's huge. It's massive. And you know, it's partly my fault because when I did my gauge swatch originally, I was like, okay, I increased that amount of stitches that I was supposed to, but it was so tight on my needles that I was like, this is never getting over my head. I just didn't believe it. On my 14-inch circulars, it was like a tight fit. And I was like, there's no way. So I increased, and I increased too much. It's massive. It's huge. Yeah. So, but is it a complete waste? No, because I have a friend here, beautiful Nigerian friend, who has her hair in braids a lot. And yeah, so she was joking because I was knitting it Sunday morning, and she was like, oh, I said, it's gonna be huge. I said, it'll probably fit you over your braids. And she was like, oh, I'll take it, like as a joke. And then I was finished, so I was like, here you go. You want it. And it does, it fits over her hair. So hopefully she can get some use out of it this winter and it's not a complete waste. Oh my word. That's probably, you know, I'm not going to say it's the first and last one I'll ever make because I might decide later on that I want to try again and do better. And, you know, trust the pattern. Trust the pattern. Gotta trust the pattern. Okay. So, that is my finished objects. What am I working on? Oh yes, I have started my second sock. I've barely started. So I haven't shown these in a while because I have not worked on them in a while. But there we go. I've got a cuff. I've just started to do the stockinette portion. This is my finished one. This yarn is from Essence of Autumn and it's BFL. I love her BFL base. Love it so much. So this is now my meeting pattern or project that I am working on. And that's why I started it, because we had PD on Wednesday, so I needed something to knit while I was in my professional development sessions. Okay. My Mount Pleasant. I have not worked on it that much, but a little bit. Oh yeah, it's so green on camera. It's just crazy to me. It's like a very deep green, but it's more black in person, but there is green to it. Anyways, this is the Mount Pleasant. I have 3 more repeats of the lace pattern to go. Kind of see it. You like that? It's hard to see. But yeah, I'm getting there. 3 more repeats and then it's just plain stockinette. So trucking away on that. This project is one that I think I will bring with me on the train. That's one I'm gonna bring home with me, so because it'll be for home. The yarn is grenouille and it's 90% wool and 10% linen. All right. My pine berry, I am continuing to work on it. I did not work on it as much this past week, 2 weeks, because you will see why in a minute. But I am getting there. So, yeah, I just keep knitting until this part is 2 inches below here. So, I had a little dilemma because I blocked the back piece, but I don't want to block this one before. I just don't want to block this piece before adding the left side. So I was like, oh no, how do I know when I'm supposed to do 2 inches? Anyways, use some math. Come on, Jen, you're a teacher. And I counted here. I counted all the holes and then I measured 2 inches so that I know that I need to, on this side, 31 is what I came to. 31 holes plus the 2 inches, it'll be 31. So I just need to make 31 on here. And I'm almost there. I'm at like 26, I think, so yeah. And it goes really quick because it's so short. Like the back took forever, right? Because it's so big, but the short front pieces don't take as long. And yeah, so I'm just continuing to work on that. And then I did start the new ball too, so I started the new ball. Where are you? The heck? Can't find. Oh, I can't find it because I tied it in. It's for me. I'm never gonna know. I didn't want to. Here it is. A little knobby. I tied it. I wouldn't normally tie it, but because it was gonna be on the wrong side, I wanted anyways. So I started the new stuff's window. The wind. I have my window open. It's blowing things around. Started the new ball right here. So I'm probably gonna definitely have yarn left over to do some sleeves. I'm thinking short sleeves, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Because I'm not a... It's just not a flattering look on me to have, like, just straight. I don't know. Yeah. I want to do some sleeves. Pick up. And knit some short sleeves, I think, because this is going to be like a summer kind of top or fall, spring top is my idea. Because it's fingering weight and it's light and it's beautiful and it's really fun to knit. I don't need the pattern anymore because for the, yeah, the eyelet row is pretty easy. Okay. Oh yeah. This project. My double time cardigan. I worked on this a lot because I have sleeves. I have split for sleeves. Oh yeah. So excited. I did gauge swatch for this. However, I did not check rows. I just looked across, like stitches across. I didn't do rows. And my row gauge is definitely off because it said to knit like 7 repeats of the color, and then you're gonna start doing more work for under the sleeves. However, 7 repeats of the color, I was already underneath the sleeves, and I was like, I'm really not a big fan when the raglan ends really below the sleeves, because then it just, you know what I'm trying to say? Like when this part here is way down here, it just lifts your whole garment up whenever you lift your arms, and I don't like that. I like it to be nice and tucked in to the armpit. So I kind of had to make it up my own because she had a lot more instructions on what to do, and yeah, I'd already reached the number of stitches I was supposed to have like several inches before she said so, before the pattern. I did add extra sleeve stitches because I always do, which is one of the beauties of working with making your own garments. Yeah, because I do have bigger arms than for my size, so I added extra ones and it all works. It works great. I've tried it on. So far, so good. It'll have a little bit of positive each, but that's fine. I am not sure how much yarn I'm gonna have. I have plenty of the colors, but the white. I'm on my second ball. No, I'm lying. I am almost on my second ball. This is all I have left of the first one, and I have 2 more that I need to do a whole body with, plus sleeves, plus neckband and button band. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to finish the body completely first before I do sleeves. I would normally like to do my sleeves next because it's just easier, but yeah, I think it's better just to make sure I have the amount of yarn. So I'll finish it, do the button band, do the neck band, everything, and then see how much I have left over. So they might be short sleeves, which is okay. I'm okay with that because it'll be a spring, summer cardigan, and honestly even in the winter, because my school is heated with wood heat and it gets boiling hot. I have my air conditioner on in my classroom all winter. I know that sounds crazy. But yeah, it's boiling hot. So plus, you know, I'm at that stage of life where I get hot real easy. So I'm wearing short sleeve shirts all winter usually. So it'll work out fine if it's short sleeves. But it's so pretty. And this one I've been working on the most because it's just the sleeves. the stitches are so addicting. You just want to add another one. I'm always afraid I'm going to do the wrong combo too, but I haven't yet. I'm like afraid that I'll do like two of the same color. But yeah, I'm really happy with this so far. So pretty. And if you are new here, I hand dyed this. The purple is logwood and the pink is cochineal from Bugs. So this one I'm wanting to work on a lot. To mention that I have 8 weeks left. Right, okay. So 3 garments, working on them, right? That's a lot. That's a lot. I don't normally work on 3 garments, plus making all of those little monsters for my class. I mean, I have about 18 kids that come regularly, so I think I'm probably only going to do 18 of them. It's just because time's running out. And basically, whoever shows up that last day of school, when I give them their little goodbye gift, will get one. I'm also going to say, if you don't really want it, don't take it. Because that's the thing with gifts, right? Not everyone's going to want it. So, and you just have to guard yourself. You know, I teach grade 5. I have some boys who like to be silly and, you know, if one of them gets ripped apart because they decide that they want to be like that, I'm just going to have to be okay with that and, you know, be prepared that that could be a response. And that's fine. And that's, you have to just do that when you give a gift knit. You just have to give it away and that's it. It's something different to make something for each of your students, so not everyone is going to appreciate it. And that's okay. Yeah, obviously I hope they all like them, but so I will make the qualifier. Please only take one if you really want it. So I'm almost there. Okay, that's a lot, right? That's a lot. Oh, what did I do? I ripped out a garment and started a new project. Oh, because I'm crazy. So, yeah, I ripped out a pair of shorts that I made a long time ago and I never wear because they're way too big. Jessie May's ripple butt shorts. I wore them as pajamas a couple times, but they're something I would never wear in public. They were way too big. And I also didn't know how to do increases properly then, so there was holes all through them. Anyways, I ripped it out, and now I'm going to make her super simple, no, what is it? Super secret crop top. Anyways, it's just going to be a pajama shirt. This is wool and cotton, 50-50. So, yeah, I just started. I just started. And it's DK weight. I'm not really going to be too... If this project hibernates here all summer, I'm okay with that. But my distracted nature took over yesterday and I ripped out a whole project and started a new one. So now that's 4 tops on the go. Yeah, I'm a little crazy. That is okay. It's spring, man. My windows are open. It's 15 degrees today. It's going to be up to 21 next week. Yes, I'm enjoying it, but also my kids are going a little nuts. So I am trying to be creative and find ways to get them outside. We're going to do graphs next, graphing, data management, and then volume. So volume, we've got all this puddles and stuff outside, and I ordered a whole bunch of measuring cups, and we're just gonna go outside and play in mud puddles. And yeah, that should keep them engaged in the middle of May, hopefully. May, June, kind of try to keep them. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. They just want to be outside, and I can't blame them because I just want to be outside too. All right. Yeah. that's it for today. Okay. I'm going to put stitch markers on all these projects so that when we check in 2 weeks, we will see how far I've gotten on some of them. I hope you have a good 2 weeks. I hope the weather is beautiful where you are, and let me know in the comments what you're working on. Are you working on summer projects yet? Or are you still trying to finish up winter stuff? I guess technically all my projects on the go are summer, spring, summer, so I am officially finished all my winter. Woohoo! Okay, take care.